Good afternoon, everybody. It's the Custom Beat Show. JPad the Juggernaut. Like, subscribe, and share. This is my first time jumping on Twitch in a while, but I figured I'd do that today. This is the MPC Key 37, of course. I'm running it with the MPC software, and yeah, man, we just gonna have some fun today. Try to get better at something. Just that simple. Just that simple. Get better at something. But um, but yeah, we're gonna dig in here. I don't know if we're gonna start off with an instrument or whatnot. I like using electric. I like using hype. I like using a lot of their products. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try something different and go against the grain. This is a Mellotron. Mellotron. It's an old classic. These are retro strings, violins, choirs. I don't know what these are. Those are pretty cool. I think those are some decent little whatchamacallits, little sounds or whatnot. Mellotron's pretty cool. Let's see what else they got up in here. Let's go to Odyssey. I've never really messed with Odyssey. This is Odyssey right here. Of course, these all come with the MPC program. There's basses, there's leads, synths, and I see what they did. They kind of like went retro with some of this stuff. That's pretty cool. That's not bad at all. Let's see what else is in here. Yeah, you can get creative with stuff like that. And I think that's all right. I think that's all right. Let's go ahead and check out. These are some of the ones I don't really use that much, but they're here. And I said, you know what? I need to go ahead and check these things out. This is Solina. Let's see. Viola. These are strings. Looks like these are all strings here. Let's see here. Synth string. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Back to the 80s is the default. Let's see what that is. I like that. They automatically split the key and the keys into two different sounds. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, Selena, that was nice. That was not bad. I have to dig into those at some point in time. Tube synth is another one that I don't really get to mess around with too much, but let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's kind of like an organish sound. It's about Halloween time. We might as well make some a Halloweenish kind of beat. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's do some Halloween boom bap. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try some Halloween chill hop or something like that. Boom bap or chill hop. I think those two might do the trick. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. You already know what it is. Come on here to have fun, teach techniques, create some beats, talk about life, a little bit of all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most importantly, today we want to create. And so I have some creation tools here. I definitely do. Got some creation tools. I got a lot of classic stuff here. I got break beats. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do break beats and we're going to make some spooky beats today. Spooky sounds. I had a couple of different ones that I could have pulled up and used. However, there's my break beats there. And here we got TrackLib. We got this right here. We got some new ones here. No, we're going to switch this directory just for today. And let's see here. Let's put this one up here and see if we got some stuff here. Matter of fact, we'll go back to the other one. We'll go back. We'll go back and put this back here in case we need it. We got that there. We got this here. You know what? And this is where we're going to change it. We're going to switch it up here and go to a different directory. I'm going to 2024. I do have some stuff in here that there we go. Halloween music. I think we're going to pop that right there. There we go. Yeah. Pretty cool. And we're going to do some chopping and have some fun. That automatically sounds spooky. Let's go ahead and mess around with that. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And of course, we're going to do some trimming and chopping. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to just get a phrase of this. And normally we go to the chop and do that. Don't need much else outside of that. Let's chop here too, just so we can see. Yeah. A lot of good little chops going on here. You know, we're going to get rid of one of those. Let's undo. So over here on the MPC, I can hit the undo button. As you can see, that took that one right out. I'm going to take the other one out too. And we're going to bring this chop back here. I'm going to bring it back here. So our first chop is. All right, we're going to chop two here. I like that. I like that. I like that. I think that's going to do us just fine. We're just going to make sure we're fully accurate here. You know, I'm just going to zoom in and yeah, sometimes you got to zoom into things just so you can be right on, spot on. You know, looks like we're going right there. Let's play that again. Yeah, and of course that's going to do that little cut right there. But of course we can get that out of there. We'll just keep that phrase right there. Nope, not game change. I want to slice that to a pad. Yeah, we'll just create a new sample. Do it. Now we got a new sample. Okay. Now, why I did all of those, I have no idea. We're going to delete that one. Going to delete that one because we don't need those. We don't need those. We don't need this one either. Now that we got the part that we want and it's right where we want it to be, we're going to go ahead and now we're going to go back here in the menu down below and we're going to go to trim so we can see what the BPM is. It's 98 accurately, but we're going to switch that to about 90. That's a traditional boom bappy kind of thing there. So we'll go ahead and time stretch that. That's time stretching. If you didn't know what I was just doing right there, bring it up here so you can see it. Yeah, as you can see right here, this says time stretch right there. And I'm just going in and I stretch the time. So now I should play. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change the, not normalize, but we're going to pitch shift. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to touch it. It's easier to do it here by the jog wheel dial. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just, once again, I'm over here. I just was able to touch it on the screen here and I can see it. And then I can use the jog wheel. And I'll go down 2 to make it even darker. 2 semitones. Hit do it. And now let's play it. Dope. I like that. I like that. I think that's enough for right now. So we're going to go ahead and drag that to pad 1. And of course, we're going to switch our BPM down to 90. There we go. We're at 90 now. And we're also going to add some swing. So we're going to go down here and we'll make it real boom bappy. So we're going to go about 67 on the swing. Do it. And now let's go ahead. I think we got 4 bars set here. Yeah, we got 4 bars set there. So let's go ahead and do it. No, we're going to add a little effect to that. Make it a little bit more spooky. Or do something different with it. Nice. So I have probably a little bit of reverb in there. I'm just using stock plugins from the MPC right now. Let's go to reverb large. Call that up. Yeah. Okay. Got that the way we want it. Let's go to another track. Start building some drums around that. I always like building drums around that. See if I can find me some, I'll go into stock once again. We'll go here, and over here we got the library here. We'll hide the chat real quick so you guys can see it. Right over here. We got a pretty decent amount of expansions for this program. We'll see if I can find something that. Let's go to raw cuts. We're just gonna go to the samples because we want to hear the individual. We want to start previewing kicks and things of that nature. Ooh, I like that already. We'll drag that there, but we may replace it. Oh, that one's cool too. Yeah, big ups to Akai too. They did their thing with these expansions. Really. Let's go ahead. Ooh. We'll put that on 3. Let's try a snare. It gave you a nice variety of sounds to choose from. I like the ones that snap like that though. Okay, we'll turn the record off. I want to level some of that out. So I'm going to go into the mixer. Up here at the top, that's the track I'm on. Down below is everything else, you know. Let's pay MX down a little bit. Okay. And I'll just call that back up whenever I want. Just hit the button down here, down below. If you see my mouse, it's down below here. Show you one more time. For those ain't familiar with this new version of it, it's right here. So if I hit that, it'll call it up. Hit it, it'll go away. All right. And now I did all my drums on one track. And I know folks are probably like, well, why'd you do that? Because you can. If I really wanted to separate those though, I would just right click here and I would hit the explode track function right here. And then that would put it on separate tracks by itself. In case I wanted to stem and control them individually another way. But right now we're working inside of MPC. And of course this is my first sequence. So we'll name it main. Those are my drums. Add some keys here. That sounds pretty cool, but we're gonna go switch it up. Let's go back over here. spaces here. I like that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go back here to the raw cuts, sound effects. Ooh, that's nice. You can drag them on any pad, it don't matter. So I can just start it and tap it. Bring that up, make it a little stronger. Yeah, that's kind of like a spooky sound. As you notice, I'm naming my tracks as I go along. This is the main sequence, so it's the 4 bars that I'm gonna be working with. So, yep, I'm just gonna add another one. See if we can find some more sound effects. Yeah. So this time I'm just going to paste it right here on the track itself. Right there. So it'll be at the end right there, and then, you know. Nice. Again, we'll call up the mixer. I know that's on 3. Sometimes just a little sound effect like that'll do it. Sign, what's up, my brother? Appreciate it, bro. Sign checking in from Munich. Over here on the MPC, bro. I'm graduating one step at a time. Yes, sir. I hope you're doing great as well, my brother. Always good hearing from you, man. It's my family over in Germany. See if I can find some sound effects. Go back in. Once again, big ups to Kai for these libraries, man. You can really get creative with them. I got a whole bunch of them here. You know what I'm saying? I got more too. I just didn't want to oversaturate it. Trust me, within these, I got more than enough sounds that I need. I don't even have to go in my personal libraries, but we're going to go back there anyway. Because we're going to go back up one. Lee, what up, man? What up? What up? Working on a spooky beat. See if I can find some sound effects here now. Oh yeah. So we'll add another one. And this will be our horror. That'll just be some horror ambiance. Let's see. Let's move it over here. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some reverb behind that too. Let's go to a chamber. Just to give it a little bit of creepy ambiance in the background. Maybe a lead 93 feel, right? Yeah, just a little spooky boom bap beat. I don't know. Maybe a lead sign. I don't know. Those old traditional boom baps don't have too many leads in them. But maybe. You might be onto something there, bro. We're gonna call that spooky BG for background. Back up here. She humming to it, huh? That's cool. Let's try a lead. Plug in this time. And where were we at? Tube synth. See if there's some organ. Try another organ. Okay, I'm gonna touch it over here. Turn the volume down. do some sound design with that. I'm pretty sure it's dope. So I'm doing some tweaking to the sound itself. This is sound design. Oh yeah. Like that. You're right, son. That was nice. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, man, that was nice. That was nice. We're gonna save that one. And we're just gonna create a new folder here on the joint. Call this PCs. And we're gonna save this. Yeah, man. That'd be another one right there. All right. See if we can squeeze out one more this afternoon. Let's go empty one more time. We'll do 4 bars once again. We're going to slow it down this time, though. We're going to go down to about 84. And let's go back up here and see if we can find something else here. Yeah, that's that traditional spookies. Yep. Save as, save now. Correct. Always save. Yeah, I like the beginning of that. That was pretty cool. Let's zoom in on that and put our chop right there. Play it. Hey, hey, Lovely Radio. What's going on? What's going on, Lovely Radio? Hey, thanks for tapping in with me this afternoon. Trying something a little different this time around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're here. We're here. We're here on a Sunday cooking it up. You know what I mean? Just having fun, making beats, enjoying it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and mess around with that. Yes, indeed. Lovely Radio in the building. Catch us Wednesday and Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Western or Pacific time. Yes, 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. Catch the Lovely Radio show. Like, subscribe, and share. You already know what it is. Okay, let's see. I might have to catch that right there. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna get rid of that. We gotta get rid of this little part right here because there's a little bit of what we call dead air there. It's very important to catch this part, silence it, or delete it. That's something that you can do, or we can trim it, or just get it out the way. So yeah, we'll just make a new slice there, and we'll just override that. There we go. We'll just tighten that up. Okay. Now the intelligent thing is we do time stretching. I see it's about 94, so we're going to get it down to. It looks like we're at the number of beats would be about 16. This is doing math, simple math, simple math. 84. We're going to switch it up to that, and then we're going to pitch it. We're going to pitch it. So I'm gonna come over here. It's real easy to do it from here. I think we're gonna try to go down 3 this time, 3 semitones. And there we go. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully it works out. Yeah, but I like that. So I've done a little bit of what I wanted to do there. It's right here. We're gonna adjust the swing one more time. Swing is just gonna make it boom bap so we can do what we want to do. Oh yeah, that's right on time. Messing with the velocity here, so it'll be. There we go. I'm gonna try some flex speed on this. This is flex speed. Do some nice. All right, let's add some drums. I like raw cuts. That was cool. Heard a lot of good stuff in here. I like See, and because it's on swing, it automatically puts it boom bap in. Heard some rim shots in here too. I like that. There we go. We still recording. Find some hi-hat. Oh, there we go. here, I hit this button up here. And this will take me to the pad mixer. So I just want to work with the pads on this track. Right? Now we're going to the channel mixer so I can adjust these levels. That sounded pretty good. Nice. Next audio movie coming soon by my man C. Back to those spooky sound effects. Spooky season. Yeah, Lovely Radio, you already know. Oh yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call that up. That's a decent size of file right there. So we'll have to be patient and let that thing load. Yeah, there we go. All right. There it is. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. So there's a bunch of different sound effects in here. And what I'll do is, once again, with the MPC, you could do this. You could chop. So I'm gonna grab just that one right there. And I can see that it tails off right there. So I'm guessing that that's... Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's take that chop out. Let's undo that. And let's just play it from there. Always keep your files organized. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and redo that chop. There we go. of good sound effects in there, man. Sometimes you just grab stuff and it has a bunch of things that you can use in it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. But I just want that little front panel. I just want that. Yeah, that thunder. Yeah, man. We're going to add that in. We're going to add that in. We're just going to slice it. We're just going to put a new sample in there and just have that in there. You know what I mean? There it is right there. That's all we really wanted. So we're going to add it here. And we're going to add some, we got to make it real. Let's go large too. We're going to really put it in there. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. So really, I don't even have to tap the pads. I can just tap that square and it'll be in there. Nice. Bring it back. See, right now in the early sequence, it's going to run repeatedly, but as I begin to sequence it, it won't be in there the whole time. It'll just come in like every 8 bars instead of 4. Man, that was fun. Only took us 4 tracks. Level up a little bit. There we go. And of course, I'm going to add some flavor to that. We're going to work with the channel mixer side. Matter of fact, we'll go back down here. We'll switch back to our drum track. Let's add a little bit of flavor to that. I like using this particular one. This is called Diablo right here. So bring that in. This is what Diablo looks like. There it is. And of course appropriately titled, but we do soft clipping with this, so watch that kick. Now I'm going to turn it down. See, the thump of the kick has a lot more. It's blended in a lot more with this soft clipping. Didn't really need to add punch. It has punch in it already, so I'm not touching punch. But over here, I'm adding some soft clip. As you can see, I'm not clipping. Right about there is perfect. Let's add Diablo on the snare too. Let's go ahead and call it up. And again, we're going to do soft clip. Nice. Just made that thing hit like you can hear that. So the kick's not fighting the snare. I mean the rim shot. The rim shot's not fighting the snare. None of that. Yeah, that was pretty fun, man. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, we just about at an hour here, so I think that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got a chance to spend some time with y'all today and do some interacting for the Twitch people. You should see me a little bit more often, or a lot more, one or the other. But nonetheless, we'll be here cooking it up, doing what we do with the MPC Key 37, getting down, doing different techniques, and as you can see, we can do a lot of things just with this. And what a wonderful time, man, for producers. Like they give us these tools, and they really do make a big difference. I performed live with this past week, and man, let me tell you something. It really held me down on stage, and really easy to set everything up and be able to play to my liking in a real scenario. You know what I mean? So for those who like to play, look into this Akai MPC Key 37. Uh, you got the best of both worlds here. You know what I'm saying? I can construct here with my MPC section of it, and then I have the keys, which are really nice. They got an aftertouch to them that's really good, and I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it. So far so good. I think it was a good investment, a great investment actually. Got some really professional mod, pitch and mod wheels. Um, all the functionality is right here. Even if I didn't have the software down below, I could run this by itself, and that's the game changer right there. I don't necessarily have to be in the studio to create. I can actually create on the fly. This has storage built into it. There's a capability right now. It's running off of shore power, but there's a capability to have a battery put to this, and then you can run this thing um, by itself. You can run it by itself, which is really nice. Nice feature. I like the update of the software that's built into this thing. Um, what you see down below is the updated software. By the way, this is MPC 3.6. I did not get the extra bells and whistles with it, but um, don't need them. Don't need them. Don't really need them. Just glad to have the power of this technology now. Soon to hook up, and we'll have fun with this in some future episodes. I'll hook up a turntable, and I'll let you see how I go about sampling in this, and or really picking any source, because you can sample from almost anything nowadays. You can connect your phone, you can connect a record player, you can connect a mixer to this, and just sample people playing from different instruments, like a bass, or a horn, or anything like that. If you want to get it in here, you can do it that way, because it has the inputs on the rear of it that will allow you to do such, which is really cool. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, and you guys have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the AM King Show. Go to my page here, subscribe, and tap in at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow morning for the AM King Show. You guys have a great one. We may go live here on Twitch as well, so just stay tuned. And yeah, and we also have a email for the show. It's the AM Kings Show at gmail.com. The AM Kings Show at gmail.com. If you want to get on the show, if you want to submit music for the show, or anything that you guys would like us to check out and talk about on the show, you can go ahead and leave an email there. But for now, it's JPad the Juggernaut, the Custom Beat King, custombeatking.com. Make sure, one more time, shameless plug for this particular thing, real quick, um, just so you guys can see it. We'll go ahead and show it to you real quick. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, we're gonna save that as, and this is in my spooky folder. Yeah, MPC spooky. There we go. And we'll just call this. All right. Always save. Remember that. Save, save, save. Save it all. Make sure you save everything when you're saving it. You know what I'm saying? And that's always a good practice to remember to hit the save button. We're going to just start a new project. I'm going to show you guys this real quick before I get out of here. This is my own personal VST instrument, which I probably could have used on the on this as well. But yeah, have a look at it. This is the Soundbox VST. Soundbox VST right here, ladies and gentlemen. You can pick this up for a mere $10 on my website if you would like to do some sound creation and have some different, sounds to play with. By all means, go to my website and get a copy of the Soundbox and check out the other products that are on there too. There are some loop kits. There's a poetry book and a guide called The Art of Beat Making. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys this. Maybe the next time I go on live, I'll play with this so you guys can see what kind of advantages you have with it. All right. But for now, JPad the Juggernaut, this is